Okay, so this morning I weigh 10 stone, 8.8. I'm having some watermelon. I'm also having something else in a bit. I've got dressed ready to going to go for a run.
Are we going to go back to school?
Yes, first day of school.
Not ever, like not for ever.
No, we're going back to school, aren't we?
Yeah. Back to school.
So we're gonna. I've just got dressed ready to have a run after drop. No, you've got loads of time before the tea time on. So yeah, I'm gonna. So basically, I'm sort of planning to eat. So I've got some energy. So I'm gonna start with watermelon, then I'll probably have some toast or some porridge.
Here comes the aeroplane.
So I'll let you know what to eat next. Okay, so I think I'm going to have a couple of pieces of this wholemeal bread, which is 400-gram loaf. So two pieces for Healthy Extra B. And yeah, I think I'm thinking, because I've got the watermelon, I quite fancied some toast with the watermelon. And I think it will be filling, but not too filling, but also it'll allow me to get some fats in there, which will give me a bit more sustained energy, because I can have peanut butter on the toast. I'm also going to go for decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, because like what Jane was saying on Saturday about how just to sort of, to remember the joy in your food. And I don't, I'm alright with whitewash, but it's not that nice. So I'm just going to have decaffeinated coffee with almond milk again. They're doing well for ages on it, so there's no reason why I particularly have to change it, really. Not realistically, because I was doing so well for ages decaffeinated coffee with almond milk. So I'm just going to have it again. Okay, so
Mum, these stickers aren't very good.
No, those aren't, but please don't just chuck them everywhere. Put them in the recycling if they're starting to go, because otherwise it'll just spread all over the table. Peanut butter, we've got smooth peanut butter and tiny oranges, and I've got Marmite and banana on the other piece of toast, and I've got decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, and also some watermelon. I'm just come out for a run, and I'm just thought I'd show you what a lovely day it is. It's a sunny day. I'm just running past a field, and that's just a really nice day. I haven't had a nice day like this for quite some time, so just thought I'd share while it's a lovely sunny day. Obviously there's plenty of clouds in the sky, but I quite like it like that because you get lovely cloud formations. So yeah, just dropped the kids off to school, and just having a slow little jog, amble along, and just enjoying a bit of freedom, really. Quite nice just to do something that I want to do, just have a bit of time out. Okay, I'm going to carry on now. Just thought I'd share with you all, and I will see you when I get back home. See you later, bye. I just stopped again, just thought I'd show you the sheep. You really hear the birds singing now. It's just lovely. I'll show you again if I find some other nice bits. Hello, so I'm back now at a lovely run/walk, and I've been running for a while, so there was a fair amount of walking in it. But it was a lovely time. I ran out of battery halfway round, so I don't know how many miles I did. It was probably about, I don't know, 2.5, something like that, 3. It was very nice. It's about 10:30 now, so I'm ready for a mid-morning snack. We're back to Mondays, term time, which basically is my day off, and so I'm going to now have fruit salad. I had fruit salad the other day. It was just lovely, and I was speaking to Tess in her comments on her video, and talking about fruit salad and watermelon and summer sun, and I thought, yeah, I haven't had fruit salad for a really long time, and I thought it's something I used to love to have when I was little. So I think I'm gonna have fruit salad more often. So I've got some leftover watermelon that I'm going to chop up some other fruit into. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we had strawberries, grapes, mandarins, and watermelon in it. And so today I've got no more strawberries, but I'm tempted to microwave some raspberries to put through it, because that would be really nice. And I'll put some grapes and some tiny oranges through, because the tiny oranges plus the watermelon was pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to make myself a fruit salad, and I'm also going to have with it some peppermint tea. My daughter wanted some peppermint tea from Lidl's ages ago, and because she quite liked it when she went over to my mum's house. She hasn't really drunk any. I think she likes the smell of it rather than the taste of it. But I thought I'd give it a go, because I haven't really had peppermint tea, and it's really nice. It tastes better than it smells, in my opinion. And with the fruit salad, it was lovely. It was really like a really sort of like a, I don't know, it just really went well with the watermelon. So I'm going to make myself a peppermint tea, and then I'm going to make myself a fruit salad. And also I'm going to show you my trousers, because I had these trousers ages ago. I bought them for myself ages ago, and they're like red, can't really see them very well, but they're like red skinny jeans. When I was younger, I had a lovely set of stripy, they were jeans, but they were like stripy all sorts of colours. They were like red and orange and yellow and white, I think they were. And I had them when I was about 13, 14, so I was quite slim at that point. And these red jeans reminded me of those trousers, but a sort of slightly more grown up version of them. So I've got these are a size 12. They're marginally tight, but it's only really just because I got them out of the tumble dryer, and during the day they kind of loosen off a bit. Yeah, got my size 12 red. They're sort of like a reddy orange. They're not like a dark red. They're quite a sort of a vibrant red, which is quite a nice way of brightening up my clothes, because I see when I was 3 stone heavier than I am now, I generally just had blue jeans and a jumper. I didn't really recall, my overweight uniform, the clothes that would just fit me, and I had the same type of thing over and over again. So yeah, it's quite nice to be able to wear clothes that I would not at all wear. The trouble is with those clothes is that they were so comfortable that as I got slimmer, I just got the same clothes, but just a size smaller. So it's been sort of tricky to kind of experiment with having different types of clothing, because I enjoy having practical, comfortable clothing at all times. I don't really like buttons, or I don't really like. So it's been interesting to try and find some. I don't really like buttoned shirts. I thought maybe it'd be quite nice to get a buttoned shirt, but I think with kids, I just feel like I'm going to get poked all the time. I feel like I'm going to get, just going to try and get in my top, as children do. So it's quite useful to have a more slim fit jumper. Yeah, so it was quite nice to have some, to wear some new trousers. Makes me feel like I'm making a change in my life. I'm going to make my fruit salad now, and I will I'll show you when I've made it. See you in a bit. Okay, so I just made some fruit salad. I've got watermelon in there. I've got sort of slices of mandarin. I've just kind of chopped each segment in half. I've chopped up some grapes, and I've microwaved some frozen raspberries, and then just stirred that through. So, and I've also just added a bit of lemon juice and nothing else. So I'm going to eat that, and then I've got my mint tea there as well. I keep tempted whether to just put a spoon of the mint tea in there with it, but I think I'll just have it on the side. And then I'm just going to then spoon some of that into a bowl and eat it. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm now getting a bit hungry. Really enjoyed my fruit salad, and I sort of feel like I sort of feel a bit empty inside, but I don't feel kind of cravingy. So I know I'm just hungry. So I'm going to eat some leftover spaghetti bolognese sauce. It's sort of like a chili sort of combination of everything. But I'm aware that I'm going to need some fats with that. Otherwise it's just going to be kind of filling a previous to now I would have had cheese with it, something like that, but I don't really want to go to the cheese route. So I've decided to have, Jane ages ago got me this sort of vegan flakes that I've been using every now and again. So I'm going to use some of that, and it's sort of 5 grams for 1 sin, so it's ever so low in sin, because you know 5 grams is quite a lot to have because it's very, very light. So I tend to kind of have a sprinkle and kind of count it as half a sin. So I'll measure myself out some of that, but also I'm going to have some sesame seeds, because you get a lot of sesame seeds for Healthy Extra B. So it's 20 grams of sesame seeds for Healthy Extra B, and I thought then I could sprinkle it over the kind of chili mix sort of thing, the bolognese combo thing, and then it would kind of add a little bit of fats to it because you've got sesame seeds, and then also I'll add those flakes, and I think that should work. I've got my little pot here with 20 grams. You can see it's quite a fair amount, and I thought I could then just sprinkle that as I go along. And I'll weigh that out, but also it would sort of go through the dish, and would kind of, it wouldn't, sometimes cheese just stays on the top, doesn't it, and then you kind of run out of flavour towards the end. So I thought this would be quite good because I could carry on sprinkling it. And what's the other thing? Yes, the flakes. Here they are. So I'm just microwaving that in a moment. The vegan Engavita flakes with B12 in them, and you get 5 grams for 1 sin, which is quite a lot in there. So I was 4.5 sins this morning with my peanut butter, excuse me, and then I'll be on Healthy Extra B with the toast, and then I'll be Healthy Extra B with my sesame seeds, and I will count 1 sin for this, because I might use 5 grams over the period of eating the food I've got. And so I'm at 2 Healthy Extra B's and 5.5 sins. It's got a couple of minutes left on the microwave while it's heating up, and I will show you what it looks like when it's cooked. See you in a bit. Okay, so this is my bowl of food. I've got all sorts in there: mushrooms, onions, peas, carrots, kidney beans, sweet corn, corn mince, frozen peppers, frozen, what else do I normally put in? Frozen spinach, just all sorts of everything in there. So then I shall just sprinkle on my sesame seeds and sprinkle on the vegan flakes as I work my way through. Alright, see you in a bit. So I've still got quite a fair few seeds left over from my lunch, so I've just been nibbling on them, and I'm gonna have some decaffeinated coffee with almond milk now. It's about 10 to 1, so I've got about an hour and a half or something before I've got to go. Thereabouts. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, carry on just chilling out, because post half term kind of need some time off. And yeah, I was just thinking these sesame seeds would be pretty good in hummus just to put through, and if it's 20 grams for a healthy extra B, then I could use we could have the hummus and then have half of it, which we tend to share between us, be half healthy extra B. I think that could kind of work with it, because it would add just a little tiny bit of taste through, and kind of add, you know, add that kind of tahini taste to the hummus. But well, yeah, I'll let you know about anything else. Okay, so I'm going to prep some food now to go and pick the kids up. I'm going to have a banana, and I'm aware that I'm quite hungry, and I'm going to be hungry for ages because I'm not going to be able to eat for quite a long time because I'm going to take my son to dance class, so I'm not going to be back till about 6. So I'm going to need to make some food of some sort to take with me so that I can eat while I'm away. So I've already had, I didn't finish fully my sesame seeds because I had enough of them, so my partner ate the rest of them. So I've got half healthy extra B I can use, but obviously it's got to be free food based really, and speed food, because it's otherwise you get healthy extras and sins only go so far. So what I'm going to do is thinking I might have a piece of wholemeal bread, one piece, because that's half healthy extra B, so it would be quite filling. I could make like a little sandwich for myself to go with, but that's not going to be very filling for very long, so I wonder if I can have, I think what's a good idea, I used to have couscous, to make couscous up to take with me for places and things I could eat, but I don't think I can be bothered to make couscous. But I've also got to make some food for my son to eat when he's out and about. Got some Fruisley bars, which are 6 sins each, that I might have one when I'm out and about. So it would be, so I think I had a sin, oh yeah, because I had that, so there would be up to 11.5 sins if I had a Fruisley bar. Which I'll probably take into account because I might end up eating one. I have to think logically about the Monday evening feeds. So I could make a salad, which shouldn't be too bad because it's quite warm out there and quite pleasant, and wouldn't make me too sad. And got some olives, so maybe I could just put together a little pot of kind of some olives and some salad, because olives I could have 5 for a sin, so I could have 10 olives. I just need a bit of sort of free carbohydrate food to go with it. It might just have to be couscous because couscous is very easy to cook. All I have to do is just put some water on it. Okay, I'm going to make a little pot of something just to... I've got some sort of pickled cucumbers. I just sliced up some cucumbers that would go in a bit. So I put them in there so I could cut them up. And I've got a bowl here. I could just sort of make everything there. Okay, so I've got couscous, tomatoes, cucumber, olives, 2 sins worth of olives. So if I have a fruity bar later, I will be at around 13.5 sins. I've also put salt, pepper and lemon juice on the couscous, and I've also taken an apple with me. Couscous and veg worked really well, and then I had an apple. I sort of ate the couscous on the walk home and had an apple as well. No, I just got back. I'm having a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk and a fruity bar. Okay, so I've got a jacket potato with some baked beans and celery cooked together. Then I've got a salad which has got cucumber, tomato, lettuce and that's it. And and carrots, like grated carrots. And in there it mixes just a small amount of leftover other salad that my partner had, which is the same ingredients but got mayonnaise in it. So just mix the two together. So the mayonnaise will be, I'm going to guess it'll probably just take me up to the top of my sins, probably about a tablespoon or so there, so it's about 1 or 2 sins. So I think that'll just be me at, I think it was 13.5 sins before, so I'll probably be something like 15.5 thereabouts. So I'll leave it at that today. And 1.5, I was at 1.5 healthy extra Bs, and let's say 15.5 sins today. I've also got a pint of water to drink, so I will let you know if I eat anything else. Just trying to remember if I've eaten, I think I've eaten anything else in between times, but I think no, I think that's just it. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.